Greetings, everyone. It's my pleasure to welcome you to today's class. My name is Professor Aloyonyeka. Today is Sunday, September 3rd, 2023. I want us to look at the online processing of RSS via the Google Classroom visual learning environment. The idea is that we want to see how we can process RSS online through the Google Classroom because of the challenges that some people are having. So all that we want them to do is to upload their results, and then the RSS will be able to do the rest. So in this discussion, we're going to consider five things. One is that we are going to look at how to join or be added to RSS Google Classroom. Then secondly, we're going to introduce the activities that take place in the RSS Google Classroom. Thirdly, we'll look at some of these activities. In fact, we'll look at three of the major resources that we have in RSS Google Classroom. One is specifying your student's class and admission set. Then another activity is how to upload your class semester results to the RSS Google Classroom. Then thirdly, we will discuss on how you can access, download, and print the formatted and print-ready last semester results for Senate approval. So we will start with the first topic, or the first issue to be considered here, which is how to join or be added into the RSS Google Classroom. That's the starting point. Now, we are working on the assumption that, of course, the RSS Google Classroom has been created by the teacher who happens to be my humble self. And now we will send invitation link or invite link to students. Well, some of us are professors, some of us are, doctors, but please just allow me to call you student in this class. So in the Google Classroom, you as a class advisor who wants to work on your RSS, please, we will address you as a student. So we're now going to send an invite for you to join this class. When you receive the invite, how do you join the class? Now, basically, there are just 3 steps to take. So the teacher will send you an invite email. Then for you to accept to be part of the Google class or to be admitted into the class, there are just 3 simple steps to take. One is that you have to open the invite email, and then there'll be a provision there for you to click on join the class. So you just click join class. It takes you to another platform where it wants you to confirm that you really want to join. You just say join and you are writing. So very simple. And so the way it happens is that for those who will want to enroll into the class, we'll ask them to send us their email. So once you give us your email, we will send an invite link to you. And because the class is Google Classroom, we would want you to send Google email, that's Gmail. So you may not use the institutional email, you will use Gmail. That is things like abc@gmail.com, xyz@gmail.com. So if you send that email to us, then we'll send you an invite link. When we send you an invite link, you now open your email, your Gmail, you open it, you will see the mail we'll send to you. You just click join the class and you click join and you're right inside there. Now, let me illustrate that because we have created the RSS Google class. and we have invited a student. So I use one of my personal accounts to be invited as a student, not as a teacher. So let me log in with that account. So here we are. We've just sent an invite to this person. Let me check. Yes, Ogechukwu Onyeka. So we have sent an invite to her. That's my little girl. And all she needs to do is to open her email. So this is the email. So once you open the email, you can see the invite letter here. The invite email is here. If you didn't see it in the inbox, you may have to check the spam folder to see whether it is there. So once you supply your email, we are going to send you an invite link. Then if you open your email, your Gmail, you are going to see that invite link. You will see it either in the inbox or you see it in the spam. So what's the first step? They say open this invite email. So we open it. And of course, once you open it, you said invited to join in Rss Google Classroom. So join the class. So the first step we have done by opening this email. The second step is what? To click on join the class. So you click on join class here. Now it brings you to confirm that you really want to join. You've been invited to join Rss Google Classroom. You are signed in as Ogechukwu Onyeka. Are you sure you want to join? Then the third step says what? Join. And you're writing. So once you click on join, you're right inside the class. So this is Rss Google Classroom. So you're right inside there. And of course, your particulars are here. Hi, Ogechukwu. So you have joined the class, and that's the way to join the class. So we are done with the first topic, that is how to join or be added into the Rss Google Classroom. So the next thing we want to do is to introduce the Rss Google Classroom. What is it all about? Now we are going to do that right inside the class that you just logged in as a student. So you go to your class. Now some of us may not be familiar with Google Classroom, but it's not a complicated issue. You have these three main folders here: the stream, the classroom, and the people. So where this place is the menu. So if you click here, you will see drop down of some other items, but you can also minimize it so that you have enough space. So now we are dealing with these three menus. And of course, the main menu we are dealing with is the classwork. So we want to introduce the Rss Google Classroom. We've already done that. And all that you need to know are already in the class. So you click on classwork. So when we click here on classwork, you will see the different topics. So here you see the welcome. So you can read this welcome. That will tell you what the Rss Google Classroom is all about. Now, when you click here, you see that there will be a drop down. You will see here view material. In fact, as a matter of fact, anytime you open a menu or a document in Google Drive, please try to view the material. Like here, you can read this welcome message, but it is better you read it by viewing the material that has been uploaded. Remember, we click this before we have this drop down. If you click it again, it shrinks. It shrinks. So we have the welcome message. We have other class resources here. But if you want to look at the welcome message, the first thing you do is to click on it. When you click on it, you have this drop down, but make sure you view the material because that's how you will get the necessary information. So now you click on view material. If you click on view material, then this is what we have there. So you can see we have 5 golden high points to make. 5 things we would like to draw your attention about the Google Classroom. What is the first one? The first one is the objective. So what's the objective of the Google Classroom? What is the objective of the RSS Google Classroom? RSS Google Classroom. What's the objective? By the way, RSS is Results Spreadsheet Software, RSS. Some of us are conversant with that. RSS is software developed in Microsoft Excel template that you can use to compute spreadsheets or composite results. So what is the objective of taking the RSS into the Google Classroom? The objective is so that we can assist you to produce your students' formatted spreadsheet or composite semester results for Senate approval. So that's the objective. Why do we want to have inside this classroom? Because we've developed RSS for some time. A number of people are using it. We chat with them on WhatsApp and email and all kinds of other means of communication. Sometimes they have issues and they send email or they send messages on WhatsApp or call on phone or things like that. So we now felt instead of having all this multiplicity of communication gadgets or outfits, why don't we bring everybody into the classroom so that if people have challenges, we'll sort it out there. So that's why we are bringing people into this classroom so that we can assist them to produce their formatted composite or spreadsheets results for the semester. And what do we expect you to do? What are you going to do on your own part for us to be able to achieve this objective? Very simple. It's a simple thing we want you to do. All that we expect you to do is simply to send your class semester results in an ordinary Microsoft Excel file for a given semester. I'll show you the template. A template is attached. So you download that template and use it to enter your class semester results and send it to us. That's all. You can go home and sleep. RSS will do the work. And what will RSS do? What is the output we will get? The RSS will be computed, the results will be formatted, the results will be saved automatically in a PDF file. Of course, by saving it in a PDF file, it means that the entries cannot be distorted. Now, once that is done, then that PDF file will be sent to you. To be sent to you just for you to print the hard copy and then submit for Senate approval. So that's that. Then, if you discover that there are any corrections to be made on the PDF file, what do? You give us feedback. Of course, if there are any corrections, well, with all humility, let me say that the errors must have emanated from you, sir, or from you, ma. It cannot be from the RSS. So that's why we have to be careful on what the semester results we are sending. Once you send the correct results, then there will be no errors. But if there's corrections that need to be made from your own part, maybe because those things were not taken care of in the earlier submission you make, there's no need to worry. You don't need to submit a result you are not comfortable with. You don't need to submit it for Senate approval. You can get back to us and then the corrections will be implemented. So After sending the formatted RSS or semester results for printing, if there are any corrections, you send them back to us and we'll do the corrections and send back to you. Later on, we'll see how those corrections can be done. So, in summary, we want to guarantee you that once you do your own part, then we will do our own part. And hopefully, there will be no more delays in the submission of your class semester results for Senate approval. Your results will return from vetting without any corrections. They'll be error-proof. They will just say, produce clean copy for executive approval. So these are the 5 points that we needed to emphasize. We've talked about the objective, which is to assist you to produce your results. All that we want is for you to send your semester results in a simple Excel template. Then RSS will do the remaining. Let's take a look at what the template looks like. So you can download the template here. Our suggestion is that, remember, you're right inside the class. I'm not discussing this thing now as a teacher. I'm right inside a class, a student class. So you can see it here. I'm inside this class. So this person is Ogechukwu. It's not Aloysius. So this is a student class. So this is your class. And therefore, you click on the welcome message. At the end of the welcome message, you see this template. So what we want you to do is to download these templates, which I'm going to show you how you are going to download this template. Once you download the template, you save it. You can save it on your desktop for future use, because this is the template you will use to upload your results semester by semester. You upload year 1 first semester, and then when year 1 second semester results are ready, you also use the template to upload them. So now let's download this template. So you click here to download the template. So you can actually see the template. It's very simple. The template has 4 items. The first item is the serial number. So you put serial number here. If you have 100 students, 200 students, you put them here. RSS has the capacity to compute results of 300 students at a time. So you put serial number here, put the range number here, then put the names of your students, that's it all. Then you put the semester results here. Now the semester results will consist of the course code, the credit unit, and course grade. So for instance, you can have something like Engine 101, you put the number of units, which is 3, and put the student grade, and put the grade for all the students in your class who did Engine 101. So when you download this template, you can clean up all this. You can clean up all this and then put the courses that your students offered in the semester, say year 1 first semester. So you put the courses here, put the courses, put the units, and put the grades. That's all. Once you do this and upload to us, then the RSS will be deployed to do all the computation, do all the formatting, and then send PDF file for you that you simply print and then submit for Senate approval. So remember, we clicked under the welcome message, we clicked on this template to arrive to this point. So when you are here, how do you download this into your system? Now you come here and click on this more actions. You click on more actions here. When you click on more actions, you will see open in new window. So you click here, open in new windows. Now, once you do that, you will see this icon again, showing you that you can download. So you now click here for download. So I click here, you watch it. See it? It's downloaded. So you open the download here, so you can see it. Semester results template. It's been downloaded. The folder is here. So what do? You click on this folder so you can access it. So click on the folder here, and you can see the file here. That's the template. So it's reading number 4 because I've downloaded it several times. So you now right-click on this and copy it. I want you to take it to the desktop and create a folder on the desktop where you'll be putting all your RSS Google Classroom documents. So let's get to the desktop. Let's get to the desktop. Okay, so now create a folder on this desktop. Remember, I've just copied that file, the template. So I don't want to paste it on my folder to mix up with, on my desktop to mix up with other documents. So let's create a folder for you. So I right-click here and then go to New and go to Folder. You right-click, go to New, go to Folder. The folder is created. Now let me call this RSS Google Classroom. Google Classroom. Okay. So I want to save all my documents here. So I open it, right-click, and paste the template, this semester result template. I think I can remove this 4. You can just right-click to rename it. I can rename it by removing that 4. Okay. So I have it this way. It's now in my system. It's on my desktop inside the folder called RSS Google Classroom. Now, what do? Having downloaded this, you have to open it. You double-click to open it. Normally, when you download things fast from the internet, it will ask you to enable editing. So once you open it, you come here and enable this editing. Fine. So now I've enabled editing. You can now save it. So you've saved the edited version. You go to this place and save it. So it's been saved. Now, I want it to be for future use. Like I said, all these things, you can clean them and replace them. This name here, you can clean it, put the student's reg number and all that. So what do I do to return this file? I have to do save as. So you can now say file here. You go to save as and rename this. So the first semester result, I can name it year one first semester. Okay, so I say save. Once you say save, it will save directly into the folder we have created. So I say save. So you can see the name has changed here to year one first semester. Like I said, put in your students' result here, change all these courses. This ordinary Excel file, it's not protected, anything, so you can manipulate it. Then put the class list here, put the names of your students, their reg number and all that. If you have 50, 100 students, you put their names here and then put the courses they have done in the first semester. That's all. You saved it. So if we get back to the desktop, if you go back to the desktop, now if you open this folder, which is RSS Google Classroom, you can see the 2 files are there. You have the template and you have this one. In fact, you can create others. For instance, I can open any of these ones and do save as. Okay, let me open this one so that I minimize my typing. So if I open that one, what do? I can do save as again. So instead of year 1 first semester, I come here and change this one to second semester. So this becomes year 1 second semester. I save. Can close it. Now you get to your desktop. So the files on my RSS Google Classroom are increasing. This is the template. Now this one is year 1 first semester, where I will put the first semester result. This is year 1 second semester, where I will put, when they get to year 2, you create another folder from here, which is year 2 first semester, and then you populate it. So we are done with introduction and welcome. We have told you what the class is all about. And the template you have to use inputting your results so that you can always upload them semester by semester. So we are now going to look at 3 major activities that take place in this class. The first major activity is that you have to specify the class that's an admission set for which you are the class advisor. So it ought to be specified first. And again, you do this inside the Google Classroom. Why is there need for you to specify the class? Why is there need for you to specify your student class? Now, RSS is prepared for a set of students who are admitted to read the same course in a given academic session. For instance, the RSS handles the results, the composite result or the spreadsheet result of students who are admitted to read biochemistry in a given university in the academic session, say 2021, 2022. If there are 100 students of biochemistry admitted in that session, if there are 200, 300 of them in a class, RSS will be able to handle their results from year 1 until final year. Then, so there should be a class advisor. What some universities do is to appoint a class advisor for biochemistry admission set 2021-2022. That single class advisor will take the results of these students from year 1, that's when they came in year 1 in 2021-2022, until they graduate, whether it's a 4-year program or a 5-year program. Now, the next year, still in biochemistry, we are going to admit students during the 2022-2023. Now, that's a different set of students, though it's the same department, biochemistry. But the admission during the students admitted during the 2022-2023 session are quite different from the students admitted during the 2021-2022. So the department is going to appoint a second class advisor in biochemistry who will now advise the students, work their results, and do other activities of a class advisor from their year 1 in 2022-2023 until whenever they graduate. So if you are sending your students' results to us, we want to find out what class of students are you advising. So you specify their program and specify the year that they admitted. Now, you can do this right inside your Google Classroom. So now we get back to the Google Classroom. We are done with this, so you can close this to reduce the pages that we have. So remember, this is on welcome. So we try to download this, which will download it. So you go back, you can click back here. So we come back to the welcome message. So remember here, we are viewing the material. So you can go back again. You can click here and go back. So now this is the welcome message. And that's where we are.